Hi everyone, this is Todd with the Prepper website, and thanks for viewing my first ever commentary and stuff video, raw, unedited, and with a lot of ums, I'm sure. Um, I I don't know if I'm going to do this on a weekly basis, on a monthly. I just don't know. So I'm also evaluating the different software that I'm using here. I've played with a lot of screen software, capturing softwares, and I just haven't found one that I completely liked. So I'm debating if I'm going to go ahead and make the investment of purchasing this one. So any commentary, any feedback, it would definitely be appreciated. All right, let me get started because I only have a certain amount of minutes to be able to do this. All right, I want to start off by highlighting a sponsor. Tess over at Ready Nutrition has been with me since the very beginning. She's the first sponsor of the website, and she has a program called 52 Weeks of Preparedness. You can sign up down here and receive this through your email. But one of the things about Tess is she writes really, really well, but then she also kind of thinks outside the box. So it's definitely worth it to go check out her website and subscribe to her emails. All right, let's go ahead and get started with websites and articles that I want to go ahead and highlight for this week. Over at Prep Blog, there's an article about food storage in warmer climates, and it's kind of important to me because I live in Texas. One of the things that you need to consider when you have your bug out bag, and if you're leaving it in your car, is how the hot weather, the heat, is affecting the food that you have in there and your supplies, because you have the tendency of having your bug out bag and not always checking it. And so some graphics here. At 10 minutes, 80 degrees outside, it's 99. After 30 minutes, it's 114 inside the car. After 60 minutes, it's 123, and that's just that it's 80 degrees. And definitely here in Texas, it gets a lot hotter than that. So there's some good information here, and some people that respond get some ideas. This guy, Suspicious Observers, is an everyday view for me. And so I get up in the morning, I pray, read my Bible, and I'll watch his video. It's only a 2 or 3 minute video, and this one I highlighted. I don't necessarily post them to the website, but I do send them to Twitter and then to Facebook. And this one is significant because he's predicting earthquakes for August 12th, the week of August 12th through the 18th, and there's reasons for it. He backs it up, so it's not a bunch of phooey. So please take a look at that. I mean, that's very informative. Mac over at SHTF Plan. You saw the movie Enemy of the State, right, with Will Smith and Gene Hackman. This is it come to life right here. So some hoo-hoos of spooks who've worked for the government have created a company, and basically they're pulling information from all over the place, and so they're developing this information. So if you ever thought that Big Brother was out there, you might be right. So it's something that you might want to go take a look at over here. All right. I feel that if you do not have a doctor or a nurse in your family or in your group, the medical preparedness is one of the most important ones, and that's why I love Dr. Bones and Nurse Amy's blog. I know them personally, and they always put out great stuff. This article was all about essential oils, and something to consider if Obamacare completely takes root, or even just when we're looking at the future and not having all the medical stuff that we're used to. They talk a little bit about extractions and how to get essential oils out of different herbs that they're using, so you can kind of take a look at that. And then the different ways of using it: inhalation, topical, ingestion, important things that you need to know. But then the thing that I think is very valuable on top of all that is they take some of the most common oils, and they talk about their uses and what they're good for. And so gosh, it's a pretty long list, so it's definitely worth taking a look at. And we need to get them to have that print friendly. Here we go. So print this out or save it. I think that's definitely worth it. All right. Video of the week over at Modern Survival Online. Rourke posted this video. It's a great video. If you didn't grow up slaughtering animals, if you're not on a homestead doing it on a regular basis, you've never seen it up close, this is one that you want to watch. And so this guy takes a pig, he cuts it in half, and then he shows you the 4/4 of a half of a pig, and then he shows you the individual cuts of meat and how to do it. It's up close, personal, and it's worth the 23 minutes. You should go check that out. LDS Prepper talks about his costly mistakes as he developed his solar panel system. He talks about the Harbor Freight panels versus some of the other ones that you can buy like on Amazon and Home Depot. And if you are considering, he's got a lot of videos. He's got multiple videos that he's preparing, but then also that he's already put out. And so I decided to highlight this one because it's something that I'm interested in. But you want to go take a look at it, and he talks about some of the mistakes and the things that you need to consider in doing that. Gay over at Backdoor Survival. I headlined this one. She met a guy who was with FEMA and one of the big directors of it, and he, they talked back and forth. She asked if she can ask some questions, email some questions, and so after a couple of months, finally, she got an email from this guy's supervisor that he wasn't able to. He wasn't authorized to answer some of these questions, and so what she got was a typical just blow off answers from the government. And the thing is that it would have been a really great opportunity for FEMA to answer some questions and to dispel some of the myths that are out there. You need to go ahead and take a look at that. I did highlight that this weekend. I have the website of the month is Directive 21, Jeff the Berkey guy, and David Safewater over at Directive 21, and they blog over there and have some great articles about water and then other stuff. They just don't talk about water. But go ahead and hit the website of the month. I also have a new poll up. The poll up is how often do you save or archive articles, PDFs, or preparedness for SHTF as a hard copy or to some sort of external hard drive. So I just put that up a couple of hours ago, and so we got some votes there. I want to highlight the guys over at PrepperLink. They created this graphic for me, and that is great, very professional. They also created another one. I haven't decided how to use them all, but man, that's top notch. So I really appreciate that, guys. And again, go ahead and give me some commentary, guys, on if you think this is going to be valuable enough to go ahead and spend some time doing. Again, the articles fall off after a couple of days, depending on how many I'm putting out there, and so it might be important for you to see this. I don't know. So as always, if you're looking for a specific prepper topic, you can come down here and look at prepping topics and see everything that has been tagged and in the tag cloud, and it is just a big O list. All right, guys. Again, thanks so much for viewing and coming to the website and participating in your readership. Thanks so much.